Hello friends, myself P.A. Naragoda, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department, Devavar College of Engineering, Kola. In the previous video, we have seen the meaning and introduction part of GIS. In this video, we will see the history behind the GIS, who invented this GIS. Roger Tomlinson known as the father of GIS. Ottawa Municipal Corporation, Canada had at that time lot of networks below the ground like gas lines, telephone lines, power lines, and road networks. So whenever some excavation work takes place, it may damage another line. Now to solve this kind of a problem, this task has given to Mr. Roger Tomlinson, who is actually a computer engineer by the profession. So he started working on the concept and he found a concept where when a person is digging a hole or having some excavation work, he should know at what depth, at what time, and at what location he may encounter or he will encounter another network. And he solved that problem, and this solution is called as the Geographic Information System, and this Roger Tomlinson is called as the father of GIS. So GIS may have different lanes like geoinformatics, which may include not only GIS but also remote sensing, GPS, and overall computer system. Some people call it as spatial information system. Names are different, but basic purpose is handling all the data in geographic domain rather than in geometric domain. Earlier, there was a CAD system which uses geometric coordinate system and not geographic coordinate system. This may have created some difficulty when one want to add some portion of map to another adjacent map. But in geographic coordinate system, above problems may not occur. The main purpose of GIS is not to store the data, but to provide the analysis of data and prepare an output in the form of model or predicting something which is yet to happen. In GIS, we get information of question that where is something at what location. We are familiar about the other two terms like information and the system. All the data is stored in computer, which is in the form of information which can be editable. Now, next is coming towards the definition of a GIS. Geographic Information System is computer-based information system designed to accept large volume of spatial data derived from a variety of sources and to efficiently store, retrieve, analyze, model, and display this data according to user-defined specification. Please look at towards the definition. Let us go one by one in detail with the words. First one is computer-based information system. Now think GIS without the computer system. Is it possible? Of course, no. Earlier, there was some maps, some information, or some transparent papers are used for this kind of system. But it is not the proper way of finding out the GIS system. So for GIS, we require a computer-based information system. Next one is large volume of spatial data. What is spatial data? It is also known as geospatial data. It is the information about a physical object that can be represented by numerical values. Generally, spatial data represents the location, size, and shape of an object on the planet. Another definition is it is a database that is optimized for storing and querying the information, which represents objects defined in geometric space. Next important word is various sources. Now, data may be coming from the remote sensing. It may be coming from directly from the field or ground. It may be coming from some satellites or internet. So all the data is stored efficiently. Next word will be efficient storage. GIS requires efficient storage to retrieve and analyze data, then prepare a model to predict something. Now, let us take an example of a library where number of books are stored. So one fellow will go and ask for a particular book. Librarian will go to a particular rack and he will find out the correct book. Suppose the books are not stored properly, the time consumed may be from say 1 minute to a lot of say maybe hours. So efficient storage is required to get or retrieve the data and as well as analyze the data. And finally, the output or the model. This GIS provides different scenarios to the analysis through modeling to make the decisions. And finally, gives the output in the form of either maps, models, or even 3D models. So this is all about the definition of GIS. Actually, GIS provides all the facilities for data capture, management, manipulation, analysis, and presentation of the result. So here we have came towards the end of this small video. So if you have any doubts regarding the GIS system, please comment in the comment box or you can mail me your queries. The next video will be application of GIS as well as the component parts of GIS. Thank you.